wealthy family, and welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. My name is Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess. I am your favorite angel oracle, and today we are going to just really cliff note briefly talk about some of the things that's predominantly in the headlines. Now, I do not really watch the news. I don't. But my husband has been home for a few days and he likes to watch the news. He likes to be informed. And I'm like, the only thing you're informing is your consent. Okay. But I wanted to touch on the war and the Epstein files. I don't really talk about this stuff, but you'll know why by the time I'm done with this. Every single time that you pay attention to something, that you watch something, that you engage with something or with someone, you are giving your consent to interact or intermingle with the energy, with the frequency signature of that thing. Whether it's an argument, whether it's happiness, whether it's a celebration, joyful celebration, a birthday celebration, right? Mine just passed. Whether you're just watching sad stories on the news, whether you're watching a crime drama, a comedy special, whatever. Every single time you watch that thing, you ingest it, you are consenting to it, and you are downloading information along with uploading the frequency signature that is being transmitted from that thing. So you're downloading information from the thing that you're interacting with, right? Whether you're watching TV or listening on the radio, reading a book, or you're actually experiencing something in real life. You are downloading the information, the emotions, the signature of what is happening. And then you are uploading that signature and that frequency because you are a two-way signal. You're a two-way street. You're a two-way radio. You are always downloading and uploading. People love to talk about, oh, I got to download. But you're uploading too. And what you're uploading to is your cloud, your auric field, what surrounds you, your ethereal cord. You're uploading to your higher selves, to your angels. You are constantly transmitting a frequency signature. But that frequency signature starts and stops. It starts and stops through your auric field. Okay? Your auric field is the invisible, penetrable, energetic layers that protrude from your physical body. It holds vibrations, and it was a big part of the experiment of the 6 feet apart. Because most people's auric fields, depending on their frequency that they hold, depending on how much they're in tune with themselves, how much they meditate, how much they, what they eat, what they drink, right? That is what feeds your auric field. How much you're grounded, how much you release energy, right? Cut energy off of you. That helps create your auric field. But most people, their auric field is not very strong. It may emit anywhere from 3 to 6 feet. But your auric field can extend all the way up to 18 feet, okay? As far as I'm aware, it can extend as far as 18 feet, but it's completely dependent on you how far your signal reaches. So when you are engaging with this thing and you're allowing it to compact into your auric field, you'll walk around transmitting this energy. And right now, with a lot of the world focused on World War III, a lot of fear is going around, and a lot of the big bad wolf or the big bad bully, America, is about to lose, because there's a lot of people that are just sick and tired of America's stuff, and they picked the wrong fight this time. So they are walking around with fear in the auric field and with the idea of America's going to get what's coming to them, right? That's one. Two, with these Epstein files, this information that has been released, it is horrific. It is graphic. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I didn't read it. I did not read it. I'm not trying to read that stuff. I'm aware of what's happening in the world. I'm aware of, cannibalism and traffic and just overall disgustingness by a lot of these inorganic elite people. And they feed off this disgusting behavior because that's what feeds their auric field. That is what they're on. Okay, you have to remember, not only are you a spirit having a human experience, but everybody is a spirit having a human experience. And some of these spirits have been trapped here for a very long freaking time, and they are so dense and they resonate at such a low frequency. They have to do these deplorable, detestable things in order to keep their vibe, their vibration where they're used to it being. Okay? So, by you watching the news and you reading these Epstein files and seeing these things and being upset, I'm not saying put your head in the sand, because again, there's only, at this point in time, like 0.3% of the world's population is conscious and aware that meditation, journaling, that you're a higher frequency, you have a higher self, you're aware of your first eye. Not many people are aware of this. Not many people are ready for this conversation. There's only 0.3%. So people do have to be aware, but it's important to know that as you engage in this energy, you are feeding and consenting to it. If you in turn allow yourself to be aware of this information, see it, process it, digest it, let it go, and then transmute that frequency and make it what it is that you want it to be, your life will be unaffected. America may get what it is that's coming to them, but you will be unaffected. The Epstein files, those individuals, instead of just saying, oh, we know and nothing's going to happen, if you start imagining a world where these elites are taken down, where these stars and celebrities are, brought to task, if you see that this Microsoft billionaire weirdo guy gets arrested on some of these warrants that he has going on, if you start seeing that in your mind's eye and you start allowing yourself to transmute the energy instead of sitting in the fear, you will start to see a difference. You will start to see certain things shift. And that's why I don't really watch the headlines. I see what's happening. I know what's going on. I pay attention to the cosmos. I know when things are right for me to go ahead and produce a high level of energy. Some days it may be time for me just to sit back and watch TV or play with my kids or go outside. And some days I got to be in my spiritual bag. I'm meditating, I'm fasting, I'm journaling, I'm focusing on things, because working smarter is the best way to go, not working harder. And just watching these things and being angry is not helping you. You got to get out your angry bag and start getting in a space where you feel like you have control, because you do have control. You have all the control. And every single time that you sit there and watch something, you're like, oh, what am I going to do about it? Oh, I don't have no power. That's what you're doing. You're letting it go. You're saying you don't have any power, and you're creating that mantra around yourself. And you're walking around with that frequency in your auric field saying, I don't have any power. You're broadcasting that. And if you think that these people don't have in their towers, in their stoplight cameras, in their everything, if you think they don't have devices built into it to see the auric fields of the people and the individuals walking around, I got a bridge to sell you, okay? Because billionaires study the cosmos. They know, they have spiritual advisors. They're aware because they've been around a lot. They have a lot of ancient trade secrets, okay? When I say billionaires, I mean, I'm not just talking about your regular Joe Schmo. It's the trillionaires. It's the quadrillionaires. Those that don't have they have all the power. They have all the power, and you don't know their face. They are studying. They are watching. They know the blood moon, the full moon, the buck moon, the flower moon. They know all of that. They know the new moons. They know Mercury retrogrades. They know it all. Okay? They know when Venus is in transit, Saturn is in transit. They know the eclipses. They know it all. They know exactly what to do and how to move forward. And it's time for you to start taking that power back for yourself and focusing on the things that you want in your life. Stop giving away your power. Stop consenting to the BS. Because the sooner you stop consenting and you realize that you have the ability to flip this all around and say, you know what? Everyone that is unrighteous, that needs some type of retribution or retaliation or judgment, they will get it, okay? I give my consent for the universe to deliver upon them. And I see my life living in, I see my life living in the most righteous way, where the water is clean, the air is clean, the food is clean, the children are healthy, they're not injecting the poison into our children. If you start focusing on that, you will start seeing that. You got to stop feeling sorry for yourself, and you got to stop consenting to the crap that is going on by sitting there engaging in it, by just sitting there digesting it. It's horrible for you. It's horrible for you. Okay? So that is that. That's all I have for you. I love you. I love you. That's why I'm here. Okay? I rock with you. I'm messing with y'all. I fuck with y'all the long way. All right? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend of a friend. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.